I think we can sign off on this shot, folks. Oh, he says no, he's on the rail. Doesn't have the stroke for it. Look at that. How many kisses did he escape? All right. Nice game. Go ahead, hit another. I don't know. Those poor guys would probably like to go get a bite to eat.
Yeah, sorry about the interruption there, but
well, it's been fun.
Internet service here is not the greatest, and lost service there for a second.
On a roll.
We got it back out.
He's playing good.
Enjoy.
Yeah, we're playing the rubber game here. So, but you guys can back it up if you want, you know. You don't have to wait for this.
Everyone's on pins and needles waiting for this match.
I'm sure.
What?
I said everyone's on pins and needles waiting for this match.
Well, this is the rubber match, ladies and gentlemen. Steve is going to get a cup of coffee or something. Take a minute here, and we still have people watching this.
Amazingly, yes.
Amazingly, yes. I consider it extraordinary.
And you're loving every minute of it.
And you didn't catch Steve did say a bad word out there. I didn't tell him beforehand,
But he was far enough away from the mic.
Yeah.
Unlike you.
No, I haven't messed up today, have I?
Not yet.
Not yet, huh?
That's why I'm wearing these, so I can hear you.
Yeah, and I thought you said, a word, but it was dang.
Yeah, that was him.
Oh, that was Curly said it, D-A-N-G.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I'm claiming the break in this final match.
Right, this is the rubber match. Right now, if we were playing we'd be pretty much tied the first, between game one and game two. We'd be virtually tied. 1 point would separating us. He killed me the first game, and I killed him the second game, and he's going to kill me the third game. I can see it in his eyes.
Now, the word consistent.
Oh, if he makes this, I'm in deep trouble. Deep trouble. Nice effort. Showing me a little respect, I see.
It's always nice to be able to play shots that you'll leave your opponent tough. Though it doesn't seem to daunt Dennis. Well, okay, I'll take that back.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but Curly and I are having a good time. Should I shark him and yell at him right now and ask him?
Deciding what to do. Another ticky. Gonna try to shorten it up. Almost. Little more draw.
Let's see what he does here. I figured he'd shoot the double the rail there, figuring he's got to make some, but
Hey, Dennis. Billiard Shot wants you to talk about the future events and goals of USBA for 2010.
Advancing the goals for the USBA for 2010. Actually, I'm thinking in the year 2014, and right now I'm thinking I got to make this shot.
You're welcome. It's been a pleasure. The real people to thank are the two behind the counter, Curly and Steve. We're having a good time. They're the ones that have to have all the patience and get to sit back here and watch the game they love.
So
without being
to
able get
advancing
up
the
there and
goals,
play.
I guess
So,
I've got to make
thank
this
you.
other shot next before we talk about that.
Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it.
So billiard chat, you want to hear about some things that are happening, wonderful things next year. 2010, I'm not going to sure what's going to happen. But next year, some really good things should be happening. I've been playing the game since 1973. That's the second time in my life I've shot that ball that way. Billiard chat. I don't really know what to tell you. We're going to be going through some constitutional reform. I think we're going to have a wonderful session at the Alan Hopkins Show in March, but again, lots of plans are up in the air, and they're still being studied, quite frankly. This is only 2 months into the reign, and it feels like a million years, but we got a long way to go.
And I'm glad to hear we're going to have some constitutional rewriting or amendments here, because I just don't think it's right that we should be able to burn the flag and get away with it. Respect. Got to have respect. That is what you were talking about in reform, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he nods his head like, what's wrong with this guy? There's that shot again. He tried. I could tell by the way he stood up on that shot what he was doing.
Yeah. Well, I knew that yellow ball had to go someplace. You know, the new board is still just, getting on their feet, getting a feel for what they think they can do, what they think they can't do, what the organization can do. Right now, we're kind of a little low on funds. We will be sending some players to the Pan American Championship in Lima, Peru, which is starts the 4th of July, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th of July, plus there's a Grand Prix down there too. Actually, it's in Arequipa, not Lima. So that's a tournament that's coming up that's going to see American players playing outside this country. The World Championships are coming up. I couldn't tell you exactly offhand. Very nice shot, Mr. Moon. Come on. Hit the red.
Steve.
To whom am I speaking to here?
Well, that was pathetic.
me?
And
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
Steve Moon would like to know who Ari
This is a
Bim.
little
is that how-
delicate shot, but
He'd like to know who that is.
Definitely left him a small potential.
Full of potential and a string of millions.
Well, he hit that pretty good. Yes, sir. Oh, look, it left the red ball exactly where it was at.
Now this is the one I just missed.
Yeah. And he missed it again.
Narrowed it. Well, I'm missing it on both sides. We'll get it taken care of, maybe. Probably won't see the shot again tonight. Ooh.
Again, the USBA and Pockets of Lansing. Hope you're enjoying this, watching this silly game played by two old men that have trouble holding a stick. But we're having fun.
Now, I want you to know, I do not have trouble holding my stick. It's aiming it in the right direction that seems to cause me the most problem. Oh.
Look at that. Snapping those fingers and everything didn't help at all. That shot being real close to the rail there increases the difficulty. If he was a couple of feet away from the rail, it's for some reason it's more difficult when you're close to the rail like that and hitting a lag.
Okay, we're going off the right side of the red. End rail, side rail, in rail. Oh, maybe we'll back it up. Maybe we'll back it up. If he'd have had some steam, it would have backed up.
Yep. And I expected him to make this one. Okay? I expected him to make this one. And he almost got a reward. Well, at least all three balls are still on the table. You know. Kuhlman's once told me that that's the only way to play someone safe. Put the red ball in your pocket. I was worried about that kiss. You saw me kick my leg up in the air. You want some chalk?
I hate it when he does that to me. He's trying to break me of my bad habits.
Now, chalk your cue now. You know, I got down over that shot over the red ball there, and all I'm thinking in my mind is a kiss. I'm just worried about the kiss. That's all I'm thinking about. So I hit the bunk perfectly. I kissed it, you know. I should have gotten up, played it off the other ball, or rethought the red ball shot. That's a nice shot. It was all side rails. And. Now, notice he didn't overpower that. I think he's got enough speed, but now I'm a little worried about him. He's right on. Oh, yeah, he's weakening. He's weakening.
Just like to say it's 7:45, and I haven't had a thing to eat all day. And I lay it to that. Otherwise, I'd have to blame it on my lack of ability, and I wouldn't want to do that.
Well, if this isn't an oops, I don't know what is. Ooh, that's an oops. Oh, but however, come on, come to Papa. Come to Papa. That almost made.
Meant to hit that thinner. Now we have a lag. Dennis always used to enjoy a good lagger. Well done.
That was lucky. That was lucky.
He says it was lucky. I don't buy into that one. How is he going to shoot this one? Oh, I see a nice shot coming here. Look at him kill the ball a little bit too much. Nice try, though.
Well, I got one, and I didn't shoot it the other way because I smelled a kiss in it, you know. And if you're even thinking about the word kiss in your mind, you should not shoot the shot. You know, I was thinking of going around the table the other way, off the other side of the yellow, but all I could see was the yellow ball going 2 rails and kissing the red out, so I had to do something crazy. Brilliant shot. 2 rails, red ball. People tend to hit that too hard. You don't need to hit it hard. Well, that doesn't necessarily hurt things at all. I think that was on. I'm not sure it had the speed, maybe, but as he said, he hasn't had anything to eat all day. And yeah, well, he was embarrassed after that second one.
Definitely embarrassed. Grateful, but embarrassed. Looks like a billiard. Just in the nick of time. Boy, I know this shot happened to me more than once today.
Well, I'm going to take my one and run. I did make one there, didn't I? You better get that chalk. If I spend the 6-7 hours in the pool hall, I might have a dozen pieces of chalk in my back pocket. Smooth, smooth. Oh, now he's... Yeah. Yeah. I did walk on you now.
Like I say, I've had that happen to me more than once today. Dennis has got a nice lag shot here. Is he going? Oh, he's going 5 rails. Beautifully done. A lot of times it's easier to make a 5-rail shot than a 3-rail shot. Just something about the way it gets on track after those extra 2 rails.
Well, I didn't have to shorten it that up much, and there was no reverse use on that shot. That was just a little bit of low ball, not even really drawing it. I think Steve's hit this one pretty good. He wants some food. He wants to get this game over with and get some food.
Had a little interference there. Dennis has got a nice little puppy dog here whimpering at him. Did much better at staying out of the kiss. However, didn't help him on getting the billiard.
If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. This is a cruel, cruel game. Oh, notice that was a ticky, a rail first.
There we go. Back on track. Okay, he's going to go in rail, side rail, skim the side of the 1, and go over and contact another rail, and then the red, however, it, doesn't always happen the way we see it in our mind.
Well, it was probably kind of stupid not leaving the red ball in the corner there like that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And finally, a reward, except, look, he's stuck on the red ball. Can you believe that? He's got a perfectly... He can believe that. Steve says he can believe it.